Every street has that one house the kids avoid on Halloween. You know, the one shutters broken, weeds swallowing the yard, porch sagging under the weight of old memories. On our street, it was the last house at the end of Hollow Creek Road. The rule was simple: never knock. We didn't know why. We just knew that house knocks back. They said, years ago, a family lived there. The Crawfords, perfect Halloween people. They handed out full-sized candy bars, hosted haunted yard mazes, dressed like movie monsters. But one Halloween night, the whole family vanished. Police said it was a fire. Old folks said it wasn't fire, it was a visitor. A thing that came when you knock after midnight and answers with your voice. This year, something changed. Someone moved in. A cheerful young couple, the Parkers with their daughter, Lily. They painted the porch, fixed the lights, and put out carved pumpkins. The whole block watched, holding their breath, as they hung orange lights around the door. The very door everyone avoided. When Mrs. Parker asked why no one came by for candy in previous years, old Mrs. Dunn from across the street told her, "Some houses just stay empty for a reason." The Parkers laughed it off. They said, "Ghost stories don't pay rent." Halloween night came. The moon was pale and swollen, sitting low like it wanted to watch. We could see the Parker house glowing from down the block, pumpkins flickering, music playing softly. They'd gone all out. And around 9 p.m., little Lily, dressed as a witch with a crooked hat, was the one handing out candy. She waved to us across the street, her face lit orange by the jack-o'-lanterns. For the first time in years, that porch looked normal. But that feeling didn't last. Sometime after 10, the music stopped. The porch light flickered. We thought nothing of it, maybe a blown fuse. Then came the sound that froze us all. Knock, knock, knock. 3 dull, heavy knocks, not from outside, from inside the house. Mrs. Parker opened the door a moment later, looking confused. She checked the porch, saw no one, and closed it again. A few minutes later, knock, knock, knock. This time, the sound came from deeper within the house. Like the walls themselves were answering. By 10:30, the Parker house went silent. Lights off, curtains drawn. Some kids who walked by said they saw shadows moving behind the window even after the house went dark. Another swore he heard a voice whisper, "Trick or treat." But everyone knew that house didn't have kids inside anymore. Still, we told ourselves it was nothing, just Halloween jitters. Until 11:58 p.m. My friend Drew and I were walking back from a late-night party when we passed the Parker place. We noticed their door was open just an inch, swinging gently in the wind. Drew, half-drunk and stupid brave, said, "Let's check it out." I said no. He said, "Come on, don't tell me you believe the stories." And before I could stop him, he stepped onto the porch and knocked 3 times on the open door. Silence. Then, a child's giggle from inside. He looked back at me, laughing nervously. "Probably the kid," he said. But Lily was supposed to be asleep. We heard footsteps, soft, slow, coming down the stairs. And then a voice, a whisper that sounded like Lily's, but stretched. "Wrong. You knocked. Now it's our turn." The door slammed shut. Lights flickered on inside. For a second, through the window, I swear I saw them, all 3 Parkers standing together at the top of the stairs. But their faces were pale. Their eyes were hollow. And their mouths kept opening and closing, like they were mouthing something silently. Then everything went dark again. When I ran to get help, the house was quiet. By the time police arrived, there was no sign of life. No blood, no struggle. Just a bowl of candy sitting on the porch, half full, and one of Lily's shoes in the grass. They searched the property for days. They found nothing. By the end of the week, the house was listed for sale again. Like the Parkers had never existed. A few months later, I was scrolling through real estate listings for fun when I saw it. The same house. Same cracked paint, same porch light. Except this time, there was a photo of the interior. And in the corner of the living room mirror, you can just barely see 3 faint reflections. A man, a woman, and a little girl, all standing perfectly still. Here's the part that keeps me up at night. When I zoomed in, I noticed something else. The little girl's eyes weren't looking at the camera. She was looking out of the mirror, straight at me. And on the listing page, the realtor had written, "Open house, October 31st. Please knock before entering."